Hey y'all, my name's Dylan Weiss. I was born in Bartow, Florida, and I got into law enforcement because I got out of the Army and I flew drones in the Army, and I didn't quite know I was going to get into law enforcement when I got out, but I was handing out business cards there in Willow Springs. I had moved to Willow Springs after the Army, and I met a gentleman named Matt Foster who used to work at the sheriff's office, and he kind of nudged me into law enforcement. Said you can fly drones there and be of some service. So I kind of sat on it and thought about it for a while, and decided it would be a good route to go. I kind of missed the camaraderie of the Army and that kind of brotherhood. So that's a big reason why I got onto it, is because of Matt Foster. A lot of people ask that. My wife and I met at Fort Drum, New York, and that's a pretty cold place. It's in upstate New York, very beautiful place. But we wanted somewhere that kind of shared more of our values, and somewhere warmer. So we found this place, looking at houses. The Midwest was kind of where it seemed like we wanted to move to. I spent many summers in Southern Illinois, so I already knew I liked the Midwest. I just had to convince the wife, and she was on board after we flew her out here, and she really liked the area. So yeah, that's fair to say. I mean, I wouldn't be a great cop if I didn't go to Shield Solutions there in West Plains. If I wouldn't have went through law enforcement academy, right? That's a big one. Just getting a great foundation and what to do, how to do things. A great FTO, field training officer period. Training initially is a big one. The people you work with is a big one. And just being open to advice and just willing to learn, because you're going to fail miserably at certain things. You're going to embarrass yourself. I mean, you're in the public eye, right? People aren't necessarily sometimes the easiest to work with. 9 times out of 10, people are really nice and easygoing, but I mean, a lot of times you're showing up to not the best situation. So just try not to put your ego into things. And I learned that very young in the Army, because it's quite humiliating at first, being a private in the Army, kind of similar to being just a young officer. You're just the low guy on the totem pole, trying to learn. So people are very friendly here. Genuinely, yeah, people are very friendly here. People in New York were also pretty friendly because it was rural, but even so, the culture down here is just very, very, very friendly. I mean, 98% of people I've met here are just very normal, very nice, very welcoming. Oh, what else? I don't know. That's kind of what just comes to my head immediately. I mean, growing up in Florida was great, but a little different there, a little more hectic, a little more people, so a bit different of a culture. I mean, getting yourself out there, getting to know people. Just coming here when I tried to start a business, it did not work out because I didn't really know anyone, didn't have any connections. A lot of people thought I was a scam. They're like, born in Florida, Army in New York, now he lives here. What the heck? But just getting a job, getting yourself out there has helped me out a lot, especially being in law enforcement. I mean, you get to meet a lot of people. So that's really helped me out a lot. If I wasn't in law enforcement, I feel like I would not know nearly as many people or have as many connections or friends or anything like that. So I think it's helped me out greatly.